the news broke that Disney Entertainment and Warner Brothers have announced a Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. And that is going to be a bundle that is available in both ad-supported and ad-free plans this summer. You're going to be able to get Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max together. And I was frustrated we weren't able to talk about that last week. Well, fortunately, more streaming bundle news broke in the time since last week, so we can bundle both of those bundle stories together. We can bundle the bundle stories and talk about how Comcast is launching a Peacock, Netflix, and Apple TV Plus bundle. This bundle of Peacock, Netflix, and Apple TV Plus will come at a vastly reduced price to anything in the market today, according to Comcast chief Brian Roberts. I think this is going to be something that's available to all Comcast broadband and television customers. So very soon, you'll be able to get, if you're a Comcast customer, a bundle of Peacock, Netflix, and Apple TV Plus. You'll also be able to get a bundle of Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. Of course, Patrick Klepek, this reminds me of the eternal words of Dennis Duffy.
No, they need cell phones.
Oh yeah, for now, but the beeper's gonna be making a comeback. Technology's cyclical.
Technology's cyclical, Patrick Klepek. These people have invented the cable streaming bundle once again. You know, or the cable bundle, I should say, once again.
Yes and no. Yes, I think that is the. I even made that easy low hanging fruit joke to you, like a bajillion people probably did as stuff like this broke. The thing I'll say though is fundamental to the cable model was signing contracts in which you were locked in to paying most likely Comcast, but maybe AT&T, many regional monopolies that existed in different parts of the country. And you were paying for a lot of stuff you didn't want at a flat increasing rate for 1, 2, if not more years. And often they were locking you in that rate at lower prices if you were committing to more years of that contract, or bundling in. Do you want a phone in your house? You know, do you want like home cell? Like increasingly, like, so it is true that they have arrived at a very common bundling tactic that came with the rise of the cable industry. But I'm someone that keeps really close tabs on what I'm subscribed to. I cancel things. I subscribe to things. I think for a lot of people, they're going to be happy with the return of the cable model, which is, I just don't want to think about where I'm getting stuff. This will probably lead to apps that start also, like, one of the reasons I love my Apple TV is like broadly all the apps funnel into just one app. And then it's when I'm watching a new episode of a show, I don't have to think about which app I'm opening. It just, Apple TV takes care of it for me. I can imagine that be very appealing in the same way that cable
there might
appealing.
be some kind of like unified login situation where you log into one thing and then you get access to these other things. Right. Yeah.
But the idea that now granted, you could pay for things annually and but you're choosing to pay for it annually to get a reduced rate for different services that at any time, you know, if you're paying monthly, like, you can cancel. I prefer, even if we ended up in a roughly similar place, the amount of autonomy that the consumer has is fundamentally different than the relationship you had with your cable provider. And that is a net positive, even if we like logistically arrive at like a similar place in terms of how the companies are organizing themselves. And I assume this consolidation will continue. Like, there will be more of these relationships once if they prove profitable for everybody involved. I would assume there will be more of these if the company executives can put their egos aside.
It's true, Patrick Klepek. It is going to be better because you can cancel these at any time, and I assume it'll be easier to cancel one of these things than, you know, it would have been to cancel a cable channel back in the day. So 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Pretty much.
And maybe one baby step forward after that. So agreed there. Here is my big question, Patrick Klepek. Paramount Plus, all the way over here in the corner at the party, like holding a drink and being like, hey, I wonder when someone's going to talk to me, you know? Wonder when Paramount Plus can be in a bundle, you know? Paramount Plus can be in a bundle. Like, hey, we have good shows. You know, we got some Mission Impossibles on here. We got some Yellowstone episodes on here probably. Ever heard of Mayor of Kingstown? You know?
It's funny.
That's a show.
We've talked about a bunch of Apple TV Plus shows, some good, some bad, but it's just not watched by enough people. And so, frankly, I'm hopeful that Apple TV Plus gets bundled into some more things, just so that some of the stuff they're doing gets seen by a wider audience. That isn't just the stuff that breaks through like a Severance or a Ted Lasso. So I can imagine for some of these smaller streaming services, like the bundle is appealing if these companies want to continue forward with the service, because how else do you get it in front of people? Maybe the bundle acts as a way of,
Right.
if you don't want to license it to Netflix so that it can just, shoot to the top of the algorithm, a bundle is one way of incentivizing people. Like, well, I mostly just want Netflix and Peacock, or I just want Netflix for cheaper. Oh, it's coming with these other ones. Well, I'll pay a couple bucks extra and I'll get these other ones, and I'll check out what Apple TV Plus is all about finally.
I'm impressed that Comcast was able to get Netflix to go along with this, but obviously Comcast has a whole other way of making money, which is that they're selling internet connections. So, but yeah, clearly Disney Plus, Disney and Hulu, they're now owned by the same company, and they decided, hey, we need to start building coalitions in this streaming war, or else we're going to get washed away. And so Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max, that's a compelling bundle. Apple TV Plus, Peacock, and what's the other one? Netflix. That's a pretty compelling bundle. If you can get these at a affordable price, no pricing details have been announced for either of these, as far as I can tell. So we will probably comment on that when that happens, when they release that information.
It also gets weird though, because okay, let's say you have Hulu, like the different ones of these offer television components like live TV, Apple TV Plus, for example. Like, well, I get that already through, I pay for an Apple One subscription.
Yeah,
so
I have the Apple subscription, so I don't even know if I'm going to do this other
I want the storage space, plus we use the fit. Me and my wife are obsessed with their fitness stuff. So it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense. So that's part of where it gets more complicated, is that the bundling has already happened in different ways. And then once you're tied up in one bundle, what is the compelling interest in I don't know. I feel like that's going to get more confusing before it gets less confusing.
Yeah, for that reason, I don't think I'm going to get either of these. Like, I'm probably going to get the Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Maybe, that's something I could see myself getting. But the other one, I already get the Apple stuff through one thing, and every Black Friday, Peacock announces some ridiculous deal, like $5 for Peacock for a year. And so I'm just cycling through like different email addresses for that one. And
and I'm the one committing crimes on this show.
Yeah, so in the one corner, Max, Disney Plus, Hulu. In the other corner, Comcast, Peacock, Netflix, Apple TV Plus. In a third corner, Amazon Prime Video, because they're already bundled with free shipping, baby. And then Paramount Plus, just chilling on its own,
just waiting to be sold and then licensed to all these companies, basically. I mean, that's a lot of, now there's really no reason for them to be involved until sort of their corporate structure gets figured out. And
do you think they tried to be involved? Maybe they called up. They're like, "Hey, I heard you guys are doing a bundle."
Didn't get the Zoom. Didn't get the. What's the meeting ID?
I didn't get the. I didn't get the calendar invite. Can you guys send over the Zoom for the bundle meeting? That'd be great. Sorry, I didn't get that.
We've got Showtime.
Yeah. Ever heard of episodes? Okay. Anyway. Hey everyone, David Chen here. Thank you so much for watching that video from Decoding TV. If you want to get an audio version of the show, all you got to do is go to podcast.decodingtv.com. And if you want to support what we do, get ad-free episodes of the podcast and also bonus episodes of the podcast, go to decodingtv.com and become a paid member. Of course, you can also like and subscribe for more. We appreciate it. Thanks. See you later.